All right, today on the 5-Minute Book Review, we tackle Chuck Palahniuk's heavy hitter. That's right, I'm talking about Fight Club. To say this broke some new literary ground would be a bit of an understatement. Fight Club is probably best known for its 1999 movie adaptation, but remember, people, it was a book first, published for the first time 3 years earlier in 1996. Coin toss to start, and Ian is the winner.
Welcome to the 5-Minute Book Review with Curtis and Ian. This week we're talking about Fight Club with Chuck Palahniuk. I guess we're breaking the first rule of Fight Club, which is not to talk about Fight Club, but it's kind of hard to do a book review without talking about the book. This is, by every definition, a modern classic. It is, I think everybody knows the movie, everybody saw the movie, Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, beating the crap out of each other nonstop for a couple hours with a massive twist at the ending, as is the tendency with Chuck Palahniuk's work. It is, if you've never read his books, this is the one that is the example by which it follows. He's got, once you've read enough of his work, it's kind of the, you get the twist that you always get at the end, but this book is amazing. You do not see it coming. Although I'm sure you've seen the movie, I'm sure you know the twist, I'm still not going to talk about what it is because I want you to read this book and enjoy it. Get to know it. It's always rough when somebody ruins it for you. But I can honestly say this is one of the top books I've read in probably the last 10 or 15 years. One of my personal favorites. I don't know how Curtis feels about it, but it's one of mine.
Hey, let's find out how Curtis feels about Fight Club. Yes, fantastic movie, pretty good book, and yes, I'm gonna ruin the end. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. It's overrated. Oh, it's true. Not his best work. A really good book, I can't knock his writing. Not Chucky P's best work. Of course, this is most famous. Everyone knows the movie. Everybody likes the soap and everything, but really, I think he's done better. Unfortunately, this is his showcase one that everybody talks about, and that, again, of course, is because of the movie. I think a lot of the people saw the movie, went back and, read the book, but kind of the wrong way to do it. Again, can't knock his writing. He writes like he's writing movies, and that's why I think he's so successful, because you visualize everything. He's that good. You see it in movie form, and a lot of books do that for me. One part in this, though, arguably the most shocking line I've ever read in a book. The first time Marla and Tyler meet, they drop something that dropped my jaw. I don't know how that passed. Ian?
I think you're not wrong on that. It is probably one of the more mind-blowing lines I've ever read in a book, too. I don't know about this not being his best book. I think it is one of his top ones. I think it's not just well-known because it's a movie. I think it's well-known because it is a good book. Although I will say one of his more recent books, Rant, is probably my favorite book he's ever done. But this is, I think it's a prime example of the kind of writing you get from Chuck Palahniuk. I think it's a great book.
Love how much research he does. I mean, when he's talking about dynamite, he's basically telling you how to make dynamite. When he's telling you how to skim the fat off soap, you can actually, it's like a how-to book. He's that descriptive. He actually does that much research. But again, you can't really blame him for changing the genre. I mean, the twist endings have become so passé, and you can't really blame the first guy for doing it. And he was definitely one of the first guys for doing it, but it is so overdone. I'm so sick of twist endings in every media. Ian, let's do this.
It does
Twist
get predictable.
Endings,
oh yeah, no, you're
on.
not wrong, man. It does get predictable after a while. Palahniuk is an author who, after the multiple books he's written, you do start seeing it coming after a while. I think he has done the occasional one that sort of breaks that and manages to do something different, like Rant. I think is something unique for him, but predominantly, yeah, you're right.
I'm more shocked when a book doesn't have a switch ending now. It's kind of come to that in 2009. You wait for it and you wait for it, and it's more shocking when it doesn't happen, especially in this man's work.
Like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, they just try to cram it in whenever they can.
What a twist!
What a twist!
Yeah, Chuck, I'm still gonna claim not his best work. There are other books better. And again, maybe it's better. Just because I think maybe this is so tired by now that everybody talks about it and oh, have you seen this and read that? But yeah, I still can't get past the line, Ian. It was a shocking line. I'm sorry.
Great line.
I'm the hardest person to, make uncomfortable, and that did it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, Ian?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.